Hello, everyone. This is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I'll be talking Buccaneers versus Chiefs, young goat versus old goat. And before I start this video, it'd be wrong for me not to talk about the legendary goat, which is Kobe Bryant. Man, I know I didn't shoot a video yesterday. I uploaded something like an interview of him talking about the Eagles, and been a lot on my plate lately. But just to mention him a brief second, he brought everything to the game, man. He brought everything to the game and also his personal life. He did his thing in basketball. He got an Oscar. He was a great husband, great father. Everything he did, he put his all into it. And I see myself the same way. Even as a kid, when I played basketball, obviously, my height didn't catch up to my skills, so did not go to the NBA. But everything else, I do the same thing. My girlfriend, take her very seriously. My life, take very seriously. Fatherhood, take very seriously. Career, take very seriously. This YouTube thing, take very serious. Very serious. If you're going to do something, do it to the max. Try to be the best at it. There's no such thing as perfect, but try to be the best. And I always looked up to Kobe. He's been playing in the league for 20 years. I'm 24. He's been playing since I was a kid, a baby. And I always watched him. Always watched him. A great role model. And that's what I got to say about Kobe, man. That's what I got to say about Kobe. But let me get into these football goats, man. And rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace to everybody that was on the helicopter. Daughter, people lost loved ones, man. But yeah, like I said, let me just go ahead and get into the young goat and the old goat before I sit here and cry. It's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a good game. But let me get into the teams that they beat. So, to me, Green Bay shot themselves in the foot. I see Aaron Rodgers taking a lot of heat, but he don't control play calling. He don't. It was some miscues there, but it wasn't Aaron Rodgers. He threw a sweet back fade to Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams didn't catch it. But that turned into 3 points, a field goal instead of a touchdown. 2 minutes left in the game. I think it was about 2 minutes left in the game. It's fourth down. This all or nothing. This is all or nothing. Gotta go for it. We had to go for it. But they kick a field goal. And to me, Bucks was just going for the throats. You got to think, the end of the second half, that was the last part I seen live. Rest of the game, I just rewatched. It was, 14-10 something like that. It was 14-10. 10 seconds left. Bucks got the ball back. Tom Brady just threw one up to Scotty Miller. Instead of following the receiver, because basically playing prevent at this moment, this guy is looking at the quarterback, and Tom Brady heaves one up. So Buccaneers to me were just going for the throats, man. But if any team that I believe that can match up with the Chiefs, skill for skill, I would think it would be the Buccaneers. I don't think Green Bay can match up with the Chiefs skill for skill. What I mean by that, running backs versus running backs, pretty even there. Wide receivers versus wide receivers, I would lean Chiefs because they got, the Cheeto on their team. But you think about Mike Evans, Scotty Miller, who can play. You got Chris Godwin, all those guys. And the Chiefs, they got Travis Kelce, Nicole Hartman, and things like that. So it's going to be a good game. So if I had to match skill for skill, I believe the Bucs will be the best team to match up with the Chiefs. So let me get into the Bills. The Bills just wasn't good enough. They just didn't have enough talent to match up with that team. Yeah, they had the best number one receiver in Stephon Diggs, but when you start breaking it down, who has the better quarterback, which is Patrick Mahomes, who has the better receiver core as a whole, which is the Chiefs, who looked like the better defense, which was the Chiefs. So they were just, to me, overmatched, man. And Bills did their thing, man. They fought to the end. They definitely did. So my Super Bowl prediction, I think the Chiefs repeat, man. I think they do. I know I've been counting the Bucks out, and now they're in the Super Bowl, but I believe Tom Brady been winning those games because the talent around the team. Now he got another team that can match up talent for talent. I don't want to hear none of this Tom Brady this, Tom Brady that. Second half, he went 7 for 14 and 3 interceptions. 7 for 14 and 3 interceptions. Like, come on, man. Come on. Tom Brady didn't show me any. He made plays that first half, not gonna lie. But he didn't really show me anything that game. He showed me he has a pretty good team if he has a bad game. Tom Brady went for, against Green Bay, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Do that sound impressive to you? No, that just sounds like he had a great team behind him who willed their way to win the game. To me, it wasn't about Tom Brady. It was about the team. Whereas though Patrick Mahomes, now that was something different. He went for 325 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Now you see the difference, man? The only similarity they had was the touchdown. How many touchdowns they had, which was 3-3. And to me, the Buffalo Bills have a better defense than Green Bay's. They can execute off those 3 interceptions. They can. So if Tom Brady turn the ball over like that or make those same mistakes, we can be watching a blowout. I'm telling you. But if Tom Brady stays steady, don't make really no mistakes, I can see Bucks pulling it off, man. And then it's basically a home game. The Super Bowl is in Tampa Bay. It is in Tampa Bay. But I believe the Chiefs win this game, man. I just don't see a team that can match up with them face to face. Like, yeah, maybe a team might have a better running back or maybe one better receiver. It's like they just too much. They just too much. Even on the defense, Tyrann Mathieu playing at a high level. So when I just look at it, matchup to matchup, I think the young GOAT get this, man. I think the young GOAT get this, man. He repeats, and if he repeat, hey, man, I would say first ballot Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer, man. But I've been sleeping on the Chiefs as well. Remember those? If you look at my last video, I did say the Bills was going to win. I backed it up because I felt like the Chiefs was playing bored, and I thought the Bills was going to catch them sleeping. For some reason, the Chiefs woke up against the Bills. They woke all the way up. Because you got to think they's beating like teams like the Atlanta Falcons 17-14. They barely beat the Browns. Those last couple of weeks was bad. They was winning, but it was like, that don't really look like the Chiefs. But now, I mean, Super Bowl time. That was obviously the AFC Championship. So the Chiefs just look like the better team. They just look like the better team. They play like how they played last Sunday. I don't see a team beating that team. The only team I've really seen beating them, to be honest, was the Bills. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But what do you think and how do you feel, man? Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl? The young GOAT or the old GOAT? You think Tom Brady gonna win it? Tell me why. Give me evidence. If you think Patrick Mahomes gonna win it, tell me why. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goose.